Requesting support weapon.
Caladon. We have a new Black Directive. These biomechanical tendrils, they're not just part of the Illuminate. They alter space, twist reality. We've lost 2 Recon teams near root clusters. No contact, no trace. We cleared a sector, but Illuminate ships just dropped in. Blitz it while you're down there and get me answers. Black Directive. Dark Tendril is a go.
Copy that. No comms, no trace. Terrain's lying or something's hiding in it. I'll infiltrate, scan, and strike where needed. If it's growing, Dark Tendril ends at the root. Last time I ran solo, it was chasing shadows across the chain. Neural fragments, dead bots, and a ghost whispering through Vekar's ruins. I thought I was close. But then Super Earth bled. They pulled me back, rotated me into frontline defense like the rest of Omega. The trail went cold, and the truth I was hunting? Buried under war priorities. Now they've reactivated me. But not for the conspiracy. No. This is something new. Something worse. And every second I spend in the fog is another second the truth slips further away. I'm not dropping into enemy territory. I'm dropping into unknown design. Let's see what secrets grow in the dark.
And silence beneath a burning sky, where hope was torn and broken, but we still heard the cry. Steel in hand, oath unspoken, not for peace but to defy. We answered with conviction and a fire that will not die. This is our finest hour. Go dark, we stand the last defenders, with fire in our hearts through every fall and fury. We are the chosen few, the shield of all humanity, unbroken, tried and true. They came like storms unending, bugs swarming in the street. But Helldivers held the cities where fear and fire meet. Through ruin we stood steady, through blood and smoke and screams. The shining light of liberty survives within our teams. This is our finest hour, when the line begins to bend. We hold because we must, for freedom must not end. No backup, no surrender, no name etched into stone. Just warriors of democracy who never fight alone. They rose from shadows ancient, their minds behind the veil. Their ships cut through reality, their purpose cold and pale. But we are more than numbers, more than flesh and flame. We bring the wrath of freedom, and they will know our name. We dove where others faltered, to the core of our command. The heart of Super Earth beat loud, and we made our final stand. Through every falling comrade, through pain that carves like art, we forged a vow in battle to never fall apart. This is our finest hour, no greater war, no end. When death becomes the answer, we rise and fight again. They thought us scattered embers, but from the flames we scream. We are the Helldivers, the guardians of the dream. This is our finest hour, when all us turns to dust. We fight because we must, and we always finish super Earth. Let every voice declare, democracy shall not perish, because we are always there.
The scanner's lying, or the truth doesn't fit what it's built to measure. No clear data, no network signature. But I feel it. These things are feeding, not just on energy, on infrastructure. They're tapped into the grid, leeching from the infonet like a parasite, syncing with its host. I don't know what they're doing with it, but whatever it is, it's not just consumption, it's adaptation. At first, they said these towers jammed comms, disrupt command flow, blind orbital support, tactical denial. But this isn't jamming, it's tapping into the grid, into the Earth, broadcasting something deeper, not just noise, instruction. This tower isn't disrupting cognition, it's rewriting it. Maybe that's what happened to the Recon teams. They didn't die, they converted.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Arbiter actual. This is Caladon. Initial scans are inconclusive. Readings are fragmented. Scanner cycles through signal types like it's trying to interpret something beyond protocol. Found a 4-leaf dish embedded near a main route. No standard signature, but it's pulsing in sync with localized hums across terrain. Whatever this is, it's tapped into the power grid and the infonet. Not just drawing from it, syncing. Parasitic pattern. I can't decode intent, but instinct says this isn't resource extraction. It's system-level adaptation.
Copy, Caladon. If they're syncing with our infrastructure, we're not looking at an invasion. We're looking at assimilation. Maintain feed. Keep passive scans running. If you see behavioral shifts in the terrain or your presence triggers activity, disengage and fall back to secondary uplink. Whatever this is, it's learning fast. Dark Tendril remains active. Proceed with caution.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Of course, a Leviathan. Because tendrils and dying networks weren't enough. Behemoth-sized brain with a sniper's patience. How many recon teams disappeared before that thing got bored of target practice? All right, message first, kill second. Arbiter actual, continuing sweep. No sign of the recon teams. No comms, no tags. It's like they were never here. Civilians dead across the site. SEAF personnel too. Looks like they were overrun mid-withdrawal. I've found a few SEAF stragglers still fighting. Pockets of resistance, holding ground where they can. No full collapse yet. I'll keep moving.
Copy all, Caladon. Zone flagged. If the recon teams are gone, find out why. Dark Tendril doesn't end with data. It ends with answers. Stay sharp. We'll keep the line open.
Tagging map.
Spotlight. That's new. They want you to know it's coming now. No mercy, no mistake. Just demonstration. You see me? Fine. Let's see how fast you blink.
flame, shadows wrapped in silver names. Worlds undone by psionic light, we fell. We bled, we lost the fight. Widows wept on Harbor Stone, Risen 5 was overthrown. Cities burned, the skies went black, but Helldivers, they brought us back.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Liberty's shield, freedom's light, democracy's hammer in endless fight. From shattered stars to final breath, we stood as angels against their death. We carry flame through ruin, storm and steel in fire, in duty sworn for super earth through blood and bone. The line held strong, we stood alone. Names like echoes on the wind. Fallen stars are next of kin. We bought tomorrow with the dead.
How about a
March
nice
through
cup of
fire
liberty?
where angels fled. All the ships fell from cursed sky. We roared defiance, we did not die. Omega hands the final blow, sent tyrants to the dark below.
1 minute left. Destroyer preparing to leave.
Liberty's shield, freedom's light, democracy's hammer in endless fight. From shattered stars to final breath, we stood as angels against their death. They said we'd break before the dawn, but still we fought, still we held on. Through bloodied sand and fractured steel, we proved the cost and made them bleed. We carried flame through ruin, storm and steel
Super
and
destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
Let the void remember this. Democracy is forged in faith. We rise home. We carry flame.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
We carry
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Caladon, we're out of time.
Out of ammo!
Multiple Leviathans confirmed in your zone. Stingrays inbound. Illuminate surge approaching critical mass. Emergency extraction triggered. Orbital window is closing fast. Beacons live, and the Illuminate are homing in on your position. Everything wants you dead, because it does. Get out of there. Now.
Negative on Recon team. No trace. Not even tags. I've got SEAF soldiers with me, shaken, low on ammo, but they're holding. We've arrived at the beacon now. Terrain's collapsing, and the Leviathans are herding us, and I can hear the Stingrays overhead. Whatever happened here, It wasn't just a fight. It was a purge. I'm awaiting evacuation.
Understood. Pelican's 10 seconds out. Hold the line. You bring that data back, Caladon. And get out as soon as you can. We're reading massive movement in your area. Too much to fight. This isn't a win. It's survival. Move.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Pelican secured. I'm the only one aboard. Bloody hell, Stingray hit just before groundfall. SEAF didn't make it. I've got partial scan data, ambient readings, and what's left of the uplink logs. Enough to confirm the Illuminate aren't just reshaping terrain. They're infesting and corrupting reality lore.
Copy all. Damn shame about the SEAF. They held out longer than anyone had a right to. We'll scrub your data, cross-reference it with other intel gathered. If they're rewriting reality, then we're already on borrowed time.
I reviewed the footage. That thing Caladon found. No doctrine prepares for it. No prayer fits it. This isn't just corruption. It's desecration. Whatever the Illuminate are doing, it offends both creation and command. Mark my words, Commander. This war is no longer about territory. It's about truth. And we fight for more than survival now. We are fighting for reality itself.